I'm late. Listen, y'all, I know I'm late, so Twitter told me there's a brand new MyRise trailer, and it came out yesterday. Yeah, sorry, homies, I was actually really busy yesterday. I was not able to watch it. But yeah, we're just gonna watch it right now. There's two things we're gonna watch: the ringside report and the trailer for MyRise. And yeah, make sure to subscribe to the channel, fellas. We're on the road to 1,000 subscribers. We're literally less than a week away from the game coming out, so you're gonna want to stick around for the WWE 2K content that's coming. I got some things planned. It's gonna be very exciting. But without further ado, let's watch what they got for MyRise. All right, first we're gonna watch the MyRise and Showcase trailer. This is about a minute long, and we're gonna see what they got. Rey Mysterio Showcase. That's gonna be late. I'm probably gonna play that on my own. I don't think I'm gonna stream that or record that. Very nice. I heard that they're gonna switch between live actual footage and in-game during the showcase, which is pretty cool. But you know, showcase is whatever, right? You play it once, you're done with it. I'm here to see what they got for MyRise, though. Nah, this is what we're here for. MyRise, MyCareer. I'm excited for this. They're hyping this up. Performance Center. Same as always. Well, not always, but you know what I mean. There's a lot of cutscenes. I heard there's a lot of stuff to do. That looks like an indie show. Money in the Bank. We're gonna be doing Money in the Bank. That's exciting. Create a wrestler. Make a lot of decisions. Damn, we got bodied by the boss ring. Tag team with Bianca. Okay, we're going past the greatness. There you go. All right, that's pretty much it. We did get a lot out of this, though, I will say, but they did do a ringside report, and that's what we're gonna see next, where they probably elaborate on this later.
We've got some folks chiming in to give us the lowdown on MyRise.
Oh, we're here. Okay, give me the good stuff. All right, let's go. I want to see. Hit me.
One that I am perhaps most excited about. In MyRise, you can play in either WWE division. That's right, I'm talking about.
Okay, I mean, in 2K20 you kind of could, but this is like solo. Right.
I'm not talking about superficial stuff.
And they're about to body me with the boss ring. Didn't they do this in real life? Oh, hold on. There's a whole lot, like, there's a lot going on. This is way different than what it was in the older games.
Raw, SmackDown, NXT, and you'll even have the ability.
Bro, didn't even show NXT. I'm guessing they still got the black and gold arena. That's probably why. I wonder if you're forced to go through NXT, you can just jump to the main roster. I wonder how there's a lot to this. I wonder how the storylines are actually going to be affected. Is it going to be all voiceovers? Is it going to be reading and voices? Like, there's a lot, because you can just turn heel or babyface off rip.
You can also choose between 4 different character backgrounds. Whether your character
MMA,
like Ronda Rousey,
oh, okay.
Football action in the pro athlete path like Roman Reigns, or an actor like The Miz. You know, you can
an actor, that's OD. So let me see this real quick. So really quick, MMA, it gives you attribute bonuses. Shayna Baszler, Sonya Deville, and Xia. Isn't Xia not even in the game?
Has some unique story content and influences the path you take over the.
I don't know. It depends. I don't know if that's completely true.
Over 1,000 playable matches.
1,000? Are you gonna be playing all of those, or is that like optional? I'm pretty sure there's optional in side quests.
You never know what's gonna happen there.
Wrestling Natty in the middle of Mexico, by the way, because why not?
Number 7, MyRise has voiceover from over 30 WWE superstars.
Good. I don't want to read, please. That's probably the intro.
And of course, it always includes your favorites from today. Like
wow. I'm guessing Sasha and Bailey are heels in the story mode. Drew Gulak. He's in MyCareer. That's an odd one.
MyRise is going to be packed with choices and decisions that are going to inform your playthrough, and this is going to include things like rivalries, where you're going to make different decisions from the next person.
This one I'm kind of iffy on, you know. Like, I don't know if I believe it. Oh, that's the title. Yo, that's the new title. That's how the titles look like now. Oh my. Tell me we're gonna get actual John Cena voice, not the 2K19 John Cena voice, please. I mean, the new title looks better, but I don't know. Maybe I have to see more of it. Maybe I have to see it in an entrance or whatever, because it definitely is an improvement. But they were like hyping it up, like, oh my god, the titles look amazing, and like it looks like an improvement to me. Maybe I gotta look at it during an entrance, maybe.
Who you choose to go after, who you choose to spare, that stuff matters.
Next is number.
I'm kind of iffy on that, like I was saying. All these game devs nowadays, when choices matters. if you do this, it's gonna affect the whole game. It's gonna be great. But then you actually play the game and the choices don't really matter, and the only choice that really matters is maybe like 4 different choices throughout the game that are like big choices, but all these like tiny choices don't really matter. So I want to see, number one, how your MMA or your pro athlete or your actor backgrounds actually affects the story mode, because they said it would. If I'm being realistic, it's probably gonna be either some dialogue line, because they said you have different dialogues, like, oh, you're a indie wrestler or you're an actor. I don't feel like it's gonna have that much an effect on the story, not enough to like replay it and do a different path. And I want to see how much the choices actually affect the story mode. I'm really curious on that, because they're really hyping up these choices matters type thing.
Oh, the best for last? The best for
Hit me with it.
Has over 50 hours of game.
50 hours? That's quite a lot. I'm curious if that's actually like accurate. Is that counting like side questing and random matches that don't mean anything and, you know, meaningless stuff pretty much? Because if we're talking about 50 hours of like fresh new storylines and fresh new scenes and fresh new like match size, then then that's a lot of meat, bro. And is that counting like multiple playthroughs? Like, okay, maybe you start off as an indie wrestler, as a babyface, and you chase the WWE Championship. Once you reach the WWE Championship, are you done? Like, is that like all the content for that storyline, or you have to restart and go at it again and do a different path to get more content that they're talking about? It's weird, you know. I also wonder if there's like an end to it, or you just keep going on forever. There's 2 versions of the MyCareer. Like in the 2K16-17 MyCareers, you basically went on forever for as long as you wanted to. There wasn't really a storyline. You get cutscenes like every like 6 months. In 2K19-20, it was more of a story mode where it was very linear and it had a definite beginning, middle, and end. I'm curious in MyRise if it's like a mixture of both. There's gonna be cutscenes and storylines and all these things, but it does have like an end point where once you reach that end point, you're kind of just grinding matches to upgrade your player at that point, or you upgrade your wrestler? Or is it like, okay, you won the WWE Championship, but you can still form a tag team and get a new storyline, or you can still drop the WWE Championship and go for the Universal Championship and start a brand new storyline there, or you could turn heel and start another storyline? Like, I wonder if there's like a limit on how much you can do in a single character, or do they basically force you to restart to get new scenes? You know what I mean? I hope I'm hope this is coming across, because this is probably sound very confusing. When I was looking at this trailer again, just to see if I could pick up anything to tell you guys about, I heard this voice line that I completely missed the first time, and it got me thinking. So hold on, listen to this really quickly.
You even have to ask. You know I'm picking Sasha.
Okay, so do you have to ask? You know I'm picking Sasha. This seems to happen literally at the beginning of your MyRise career mode, and I have a suspicion. It got me thinking that I feel like, because this has happened in other career modes for different games, like for example like MLB or 2K, NBA 2K, where they're like, oh, can you fill out this form for me, this paperwork? And it's basically you basically create your archetype. You know, you create your characters, how your character's is he gonna be a high flyer, a striker, a power weight, whatever. And I feel like you're gonna get some sort of interview by somebody, and they're gonna ask you questions, because they said there's voice lines or there's different dialogue options. This is probably gonna be the dialogue options tutorial. It's also gonna affect your stats, your caps. So I'm guessing in here they're either asking you one of 2 things. They're probably asking you, who would you have as a tag team partner? They're probably asking you, who do you see yourself as the most? And that's probably gonna affect your stats. Like if you're in the male MyRise, they could ask you something like, who do you see yourself most as? Or who would you describe your style as more similar to? Roman Reigns, AJ Styles, Shinsuke Nakamura, or like a giant like Omos or Kevin Nash or whatever. And then you pick a dialogue option. Let's say you pick Roman Reigns. Your character will be like, I see myself as Roman Reigns. And then you'll get like a boost to your power moves and your strength type moves. You know what I mean? It's kind of like follow how you like assign your stats for different things depending on what you pick. I feel like at the beginning of every MyRise run, you're gonna get this interview, or you're gonna have to fill out like some paperwork in the story mode. That's how you're gonna assign your archetype. Obviously in the women's side of it, you'll probably get something like, who do you see yourself most as? Sasha Banks, Becky Lynch, Charlotte Flair or Bailey or Bianca or whatever. And then in this instance, for example, they picked Sasha Banks, so you'll probably get a boost to like your technical ability, like your grapples, your reversals, maybe things like that. So yeah, I just caught that, and I just got on this train of thought, and I want to share it with you guys really quickly. But yeah, that's pretty much it for MyRise, everybody. The game is less than a week away, so you already know you're gonna want to subscribe, you're gonna want to stick around. I have a lot of stuff planned for this game. I'm really gonna go in on it. I hope you guys are gonna stick around and watch and enjoy the game alongside with me. It's gonna be a very fun, very excited, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.